Following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
Air conditioners have a lot of moving parts that make noise, but if you notice your AC is suddenly louder than normal, there's likely an issue. Sean McGraw from American Veteran is here this morning to talk about it. Hi, Sean.
Good morning.
We hear sounds, buzzing, rattling, and grinding coming from a unit. That's going to be a problem. So let's go over each one of those sounds and what might be causing it. First, buzzing noise usually indicates some kind of electrical issue. What are the possible problems there?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Buzzing noises are usually poor voltage getting to a system. So a lot of times that's just going to be in the contactor. Could just be weak control voltage going to the contactor. Could be ants, things of that nature getting up into the contactor. We talk a lot about on that, how they like to penetrate in the unit and tear stuff up. But yes, usually when we're hearing a buzzing noise, we're looking for a weak contactor, a weak circuit breaker, things of that nature. So that's just something to look out for. If you hear that, then you really want to address that because those little things turn into big things. So we want to take care of those as soon as possible.
Like is it the case a lot of times, there's a rattling noise too that could be coming from the indoor or outdoor unit. What might that rattling noise indicate?
Might be the neighbor's kids putting rocks into your fan while it's running, but I'm not saying we ever did that as a kid. But no, I mean, a lot of times that is it. It's just mechanical issues where something got in there, that you got moving parts on there. So if you got rattling issues, then it could just be something as simple as screws not tightened down all the way. So that's something you could easily take care of yourself. Just get a little 5/16 nut driver and go around there and make sure everything's secure.
Good. And then you've got grinding noises are another one that might come up. What could grinding noises be trying to tell us?
Usually at that point I'm looking at some type of mechanical failure on something. We could be looking at bearings on a compressor failing out. It could be something simple that we need to pay attention to, like a weak capacitor. So that capacitor is there to help the motors run. So if that capacitor is weak, that motor's having to work a lot harder to run. So that grinding noise is usually that effort it's trying to take to get it going. So that's, again, another small part that you want to take care of before it causes major failure on the other end.
Well, and it's just helpful to know what to listen for. You post a lot of this information on YouTube for do-it-yourselfers who might be able to start tinkering around a little bit, but for people who don't want to worry about the costly repairs and the service calls, they don't have to at all because you offer the full battle rattle, the all-in-one comfort plan where you install that new system for 10 years, you fix things for one low monthly payment. People love that peace of mind, don't they?
They do, and you know, there's been some mimics on that, and some folks don't really understand exactly what that encompasses. So it's not just putting the system in and saying, okay, you got a 10-year warranty. You have that anyway. What we're doing is we're putting that system in, and we're totally backing every piece of our work that we put on there. By that, I mean we're coming out twice a year to maintain that system. That's the first piece of it. That's how we can cover this as much as we can. But not only are we maintaining that system, we're making sure it doesn't fail in the future for you. Not to say that it won't, but if it does happen, we're going to take care of that as well. So for 10 years, you can wash your hands of your AC unit, know that we got it completely covered, and anything that goes on with that system, it's covered. We're going to be out there. We're going to take care of you. We're going to replace it. We're going to follow through on our word for you.
That's excellent. People know they can count on you. They can contact American Veteran at the number on screen right now, 435-0822, or visit the website, AmericanVeteranAC.com, to learn more. Sean McGraw from American Veteran, thank you so much for being here as always.
Always a pleasure. Y'all take care. God bless.